some reaction.
Wow.
You must enjoy that, I'm sure.
I mean, you guys, a little louder, please. Yeah. Thank you. Make me feel welcome. Wow, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Is there a guy somewhere standing, saying, scream, louder?
Well, there was before I came on, but not for you, there was. So, do you mind, can I call you Wee Wee?
I mean, it's a little too late to ask that question.
Why is this? Because I've called you already?
That's how you got me here.
You
called my label and said I want Riri back.
Wee Wee, Wee Wee. Okay, so Wee Wee it is. That's okay. Okay. Congratulations to Wee Wee on the awards. Recently, I saw you on the Brits last week.
Yes.
Fabulous. You won another one there. That's your second Brit. You won, is it 5 Grammys?
5 now.
5 Grammys.
Yes.
And so the Brits itself, was that a good night for you? That was a nice night out?
Definitely. It was super fun. A fun-filled night, fun-filled performance, full of paint.
Yeah.
It was very adventurous, but I like to do crazy, spontaneous stuff like that, so it was fun.
You clearly still get a buzz out of performing. It must be, to have the freedom to do something like that, that must be a real thing.
Thank you. I do love it. I do love it. But really, I came to the Brits just to stalk Adele. It really was nothing about me. It wasn't about the Brits. It wasn't about the performance. It was really just to see Adele again. I saw her at the Grammys. I mean, I love her.
And does she know the depth of your feelings for her?
She has no idea.
I'm gonna find someone else like you. I'll stop because I don't want to make you cry. But is that one of those songs that does it for you?
My heart is quivering right now. I got chills.
But there's a handful of you performers who I think are in the top kind of ranks at the moment. There's you, there's Katy Perry, there's Gaga, there's Adele, there's Beyonce. That's kind of it, I think, the young women who can fill those stadiums and really come on there. And I guess, is there a rivalry between them? There's a friendship between some of you, I'm sure, but...
It'll always be a competition. And that's why I feel like women are becoming so dominant in music right now, because we're very competitive beings and we cannot stand to see another woman do better than us, you know. That bothers us a lot, you know. As much as you guys have egos, our egos are a little bigger. We're just a lot better at hiding them.
But you put the work in just like they do. You're someone I know. You're phenomenally focused at work. You just did a tour. How many dates was it? It was... It's 106?
101.
101 days in 20
101.
countries. Pretty much non-stop when you factor in the travel. You've had 6 singles out over the last year or so. You've had any number of albums. I mean, you kind of are really pushing away. Do you work too hard, do you think? I know there was something... It was described in the press as a bit of a meltdown you had in Ireland last year.
Let's be more specific. Because I would say Ireland was the beginning of the European leg of the tour, so... I was just getting back from a bit of a break, not really much, but, you know, I went to Barbados, I did some shows there, some festivals, and then Ireland, we shot a video and started the tour there, so far from.
Oh, so this was the video in the field?
Yes.
Where you got turfed out?
That would be that one.
So you were in the field and you were flashing or something? What was going on? And the farmer didn't want to see the wares on display or something? What was the deal there? What was your perspective of it?
I guess... I'm just gonna blame the director.
Sounds like a good idea.
Melina. I mean, we're both crazy, and that's why we work so well together. But we have no way of reeling each other in. We just go for it all the way.
So you egg each other on, even?
I would say. But it didn't really work out in Ireland for us that way. Before the farmer came and, got us quickly off of his land. He just had a different... And it was okay.
Different
world. His personal morals, we got the shot, so it was fine.
So did he actually say, "Oi, you kids, get off of my land"? Did he say that?
All we heard was... He didn't have to say much, really. I'm just kidding. But he came over. He was nice about it. And I was, trying to be even nicer.
It just didn't fit with his worldview. But you are... I've seen the performance. I saw the rehearsal earlier that Rihanna's going to do for you later on. And you're a sexy performer. That's part of the way you perform.
Thank you.
Isn't it? I mean, is it something that you work towards, or is it you just can't help yourself? That's just the way it is?
That was a trick question. But, I mean, I think... I don't really ever notice it or think about it until... the feedback, and it really made me think about this for a long time as to why it is this way, why people find it so sexual. But going back to Carnival in Barbados, Carpover this year, I really noticed that it's a cultural thing. It's the way we move.
Well, there you are there. You're doing the whole kind of
wow.
the grinding
you
thing.
You just happen to have that. Just
I had that on my phone.
propped up. And yeah, as you can see, me and the lady behind me and everyone else in the picture, half naked, having a good time.
Baby.
All that good stuff.
One of the things I loved is when you went to the Brits, and the Brits was at the O2 Arena, which is kind of a difficult place to get to if you're driving. You can go down the river. Driving always takes you ages to get there because it's a kind of bottleneck of traffic. You went there, you used the tube to get there, didn't you?
Yes.
You went on the tube, which I find remarkable, that a superstar... And so we have a picture of you. This is Rihanna taking the tube down to the O2. Well,
that was when I was going to my concert.
OK, so you used it to get to your concert as well?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much traffic. It's an hour and a half approximately to the O2 every time, and it's like 10, 15 minutes on the tube.
So that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I hate waking up early. I hate having to... I'm always late, so the tube is like 10 minutes.
Ideal. And have you taken the leap yet? Have you got yourself an Oyster card?
I didn't get that far, but I'm working on it.
Well, next time. Well, I'll put a word in.
Next time I'll take the tube here.
OK, next time.
When I get my Oyster card, I'll be back.
OK. She'll be back on the tube. We're going to take a break. Join us afterwards. I'll be chatting to Rihanna a little bit more. Don't go away. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the lovely Rihanna. You're still here?
Yes.
OK, so when do you have time? You mentioned you went back to Barbados.
Yes.
Your hometown. I guess you go back to see family, to see friends?
Yes, my friends, my family.
Had a beach holiday?
Always a good time on the beach. Barbados is pretty much perfect, honestly. It really is paradise.
And what do you call people from Barbados? They're called Bajan?
Bajan.
Bajan.
Or Barbadian.
Barbadian.
Yeah,
Okay.
Barbadian is the correct term.
Okay.
Bajan is, you know.
But they must be so proud of you because you must be, I guess you're probably the biggest star ever to come out of Barbados, aren't you?
Barbados, they've been very supportive, and I will always, always, always represent them because, you know, even though I don't agree with everything they say, I'm sure they don't agree with everything I say and do either. That's my home. It'll always be home, and that can never change. I could only come from one place, so Barbados will always be home.
OK, let's delve into your private life, if we may.
Dive right in.
OK, you are a single lady at the moment, I believe?
Yes.
She's a single lady. Are you looking for special someone at the moment, or are you just enjoying being a player? What are you doing?
Neither. Okay. Not looking, and I would not tell you that this is something to enjoy.
Okay.
Single life is so overrated, and maybe just for me, but it's really, please. Maybe that's the one single person in here that clapped, but it's sucks. You always want to be single when you're in a relationship, but trust me, that's so no bueno.
So you miss having someone special in your life right now, then?
I think that I have such incredible experiences in my life that you don't want to live your life and then meet someone, you know? You want to share your life with someone.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what I'm missing right now.
If there were sort of single guys here in the UK, would you be interested in a British guy?
Judging by...
Let's not.
Not sure.
everyone can live up to this standard, Rihanna. That would be foolish of you to hope.
This is true. But you have to reach for the stars, you know?
But do you get... guys intimidated by you? I imagine they must be a bit intimidated by you.
Yeah, but I mean, if in that case, then they probably aren't the right one, because I can't do that.
Would you consider someone who's already in the music business? Would you like someone to be outside the music business?
It really doesn't matter. I don't really think about that kind of stuff. I'm just looking for... I'm not looking for, but I'd love to...
The right person.
Date somebody cool, fun, funny.
Cool, fun. Would you consider an older man? No. Because vinyl's back on the market.
Thank you.
And then you'd be wee Richie.
That kind of sounds dope, you know?
Yeah,
you don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that.
Let's just, please, just let's give him something to go off of.
I know there's one dog will be scratching on your door later. Don't you worry about it. That sounded wrong. OK. Bringing people together, that's what we do. So, have you got some time off now after that huge tour, or are you straight back into more recording?
No, no time off, but not recording just yet. You know, a little bit here and there, some features, some music videos. This year I want to delve more into the movie industry. I had a little, you know, I got my experience and get my feet wet with Battleship, which
Yeah,
was...
well, this is a big summer movie. It's coming out...
Thank you so
I think
much.
it's coming out here. It's coming out here in April, actually, but it's one of the kind of the beginning of the summer blockbuster season, April 11th, and it's called Battleship. And this is... It's kind of loosely based on the game Battleship, isn't it?
Yes, loosely based.
Yeah, very.
But we get aliens involved, and I play a pretty badass chick. She's a weapons officer. Cora Rakes.
What's your name? What's the character's name?
Cora Rakes.
Cora Rakes.
And she's tough. She's one of the guys, one of the few girls, probably only a couple girls you see throughout the film, but definitely one of the guys.
And did you get to do any of the fun stuff? And so did you get to fire guns of that size or smaller? Did you get to do that?
I fired that weapon.
And was there a big recoil when you...
Yeah, but that's what I loved it. I loved feeling that vibration and. I set myself up on the show.
You can't blame me for that. I didn't lead you in that direction at all. You're just sex
Your
mad, aren't you,
audience is just as filthy as you are.
Are you what we would consider a sex pot?
What does that mean?
A little sex pot?
That's a weird question.
To be honest with you, I think it's one of the best questions I've ever asked. Let's have a look at Wee Wee in action in Battleship. This is at April 11th. It looks like it's going to be great fun. The lovely Rihanna in action. So you're going to be a movie star as well. How about that?
I'd love to. I mean, I had a great time my first time, so it's something I want to continue picking the right roles to make sure I can master them, and we'll see what happens.
I think it's going to happen for you. Now, Rihanna is going to perform for us live right over there at the end of the show. She's doing the new single, Talk That Talk. I saw the performance earlier. It's a steamy one. So if you have any elderly relatives or people with a heart condition at home, you might want to send them to bed just before the end of the show, OK? Then you can watch it and then...
Lies.
Lies, all lies. I love your accent. Could you teach me how to speak Bajan?
This could take some time.
OK. Do one quick thing. How would I say I find older men really attractive in Bajan? Lionel, listen up. This is for you.
Not Lionel, no. You have to say it yourself.
OK.
Say, you old and you look real bad, though.
You all we look real bad, y'all.
You old. Say you old.
You all.
You old.
You all.
And you look.
And you'll.
And you look real bad, though.
And you look real bad.
Though.
Do.
Though.
Do.
Like though.
Though.
But though.
Do.
You see? It could take a while.
OK. We'll work on it. We'll do it over the break. Don't go away. Afterwards, I'll be joined by Lionel Richie. But let's say thank you to Rihanna. She'll be back over. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you.